this girl over here, who looked like she was aborting. She was lambing, but not wanting to lamb. Her body wasn't really telling her that she was lambing. She wasn't pushing. She had no interest. And we tried to lamb her. She was really tight. There was no way to get those babies out, and it looked like it was going to be really difficult for her, and that she wasn't doing too well at all. She had a really dirty cleansing, and when the cleansing starts coming away before the lambs, it's never a good sign, and it's a sign that these lambs might be in serious trouble, or that we've already lost them. So we had to phone the vet and get Peter out to have a look at her, and he said the same thing. I think the lambs are gone, unfortunately. There's nothing we can do. So he managed to lamb her successfully. Hats off to him. It wasn't easy. She had a massive prolapse while she lambed, just with everything being so tight. And when the lambs came out, we laid it on the floor like, that's a shame. But look, we have two tiny premature lambs who so far have made it. So far they've made it. They've got one stronger than the other, and these are very premature. They've got a massive amount of excess skin. They've just not even grown into it. They've got their big premature baby eyes, and even their faces aren't totally formed yet. You can see them here. This is the little weaker one of the two, and they're just very, very, very weak and very premature. Mum is so premature that she doesn't have any milk yet, so her milk hasn't even dropped to feed the babies because she wasn't expected to lamb this early. The amount of wool we've got is minimal, hardly any wool. You can actually see the skin through here. Again, another sure sign that they're premature. And somehow they've managed to survive this long. We've been tube feeding them, we've been trying to stimulate them and get them up and keep them moving and not let them give up, basically, which would be so easy for them to do. So hats off to them at the minute. They've done amazing. We've got another tube feed here for them. They're too weak to soak any bottles, unfortunately. They can't soak any bottles. And it's just a difficult situation. Now, Fiona is going to be in later tonight. She'll be in from about 7 till 10 probably, getting all these sorted out. So if anyone can keep them going, it is her. But tonight is going to be the night that's make or break for them. It's going to be difficult for them tonight, I think. Really difficult. And they've got a... What would your chances be, do you think, see, out of 10?
Out of 10? Probably a 3 for the smaller one, a 4 for the bigger one. Quite slim chances, I think.
Quite slim chances.
Yeah.
Really, in any other farm, these probably wouldn't have survived. Because there's no other... it takes so much time to look after them, so much effort and resources that a lot of places just can't give up. And it's just the way it is. But these guys have managed, thankfully, to keep going so far. It's a nice big tube feed of colostrum. We'll keep the colostrum going for about 24 hours. Hopefully they make it that long. And keep their bellies nice and full. This is their tea time feed. They'll get a bedtime feed as well. And that should keep them going throughout the night. Now, I'm hoping by the time we get later tonight that we're going to have a little bit more strength about them. They're a lot better this afternoon is what they have been. So they are improving. This little weaker one does concern me. But they're definitely improving hour upon hour. So hopefully they're going to continue that. If they stop and they kind of plateau, it's going to be a long night for them. It's going to be difficult for them. There we go. First one fed. Nice full belly. Go on then. Can you get up yet? Look at them. They look nowhere near ready, do they? They look so terribly undercooked. And he's nearly on his feet, But he's got all this excess skin, look. It's like his muscles haven't even developed right. Right, little weak one. And they're so tiny, they've got tiny little throats to try and tube feed down, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Very fiddly little job. But they're beautiful little lambs. But they're just wee preemies. They're so premature. Oh. At least we know it's getting into their stomach. They just can't. They wouldn't have any energy to try and suit the bot. There's no way. Putting a teat in, it's just not going to be successful. Fiona can maybe try later on tonight after they've had this and see if that really perks them up. But it's a lot of energy required for them to feed at this stage. It's just not something that they can afford to spend. They need all their energy just to survive. Never mind feed. So if we can take that effort out of it for them, it should stand them in good stead. Okay. Another full little belly. Hey, see. On the feet. Go on. Can you just get onto your feet? Get things moving, keep yourself warm. Yes, big improvement. There we go. I mean, they're weeks premature. Literally weeks premature. Bank this up around the boat. You can see how ill they are, can't you? You really can. See how just genuinely ill that they are. So we're going to give them all we've got and give them their best possible chance, and hopefully they can pull through, but it's going to be a long journey for them. They can't even prick their ears, look. These ears should be sitting different. They're so floppy. So, long night ahead. Hopefully we can make it work. Hopefully we can get them on their feet and wandering around, but look them under their heat lamp. They're sorry looking little souls, aren't they?
YouTube notifications, aren't they?
Sorry looking little things. Such a shame. But again, they've made it this far. Their lungs are obviously working, their little organs are working, which is always the problem if they're premature. When they're little preemies like that, their organs a lot of the time aren't able to function. Likes of their lungs, they're just not developed properly and they just can't carry them forward. But their lungs are obviously good enough, otherwise they wouldn't have got this far. Their lungs are keeping them going. Again, they wouldn't have got this far without them. So we were kind of expecting, when we seen it taking its first breath, we didn't think it was alive when it came out. We seen it taking its first breath. We're like, wonder how many breaths it'll get before it stops, because that's what ends up happening if it's not fully formed and the organs aren't formed enough. They take 3 or 4 breaths and then stop, but I just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. So very, very lucky. I think it's a boy and a girl. See, is it?
I don't know.
You want to check? Well, I mean, they fit in the palm of your hand. You can see how tiny they are compared to mum. I mean, they're literally tiny. Someone's saying, will someone take them home to look after them? Chances are Fiona may take them home.
One boy, one girl.
One boy and one boy and one girl. Is it promising that they're starting to get on their feet though? I always like them to be moving. See, if they're just sitting all the time, not doing anything, that's when you get into trouble. But when they get moving, certainly helps, doesn't it? Yeah. Keep the blood flowing, keep the organs going, keep the lungs pumping. As long as they're moving, we're all good. Once they stop, lie down and give up, it's never good. So I don't know if it's positive news. The good thing is they've lasted this long. The thing that I can't tell you is how long are they actually going to last. That's the more difficult question. But Fiona's coming in later on. She's going to make sure that they're doing okay. Give them another feed, probably another couple of feeds. One when she comes in and one when she goes home. And we'll try and get them onto a bottle and see if they can soak anything. So that would be a big improvement. Dalscon Lamb ICU, Patty says. Yes, it very much is. Very much. And yeah, if they will need a feed, if Fiona doesn't take them home or they don't end up down in the workshop, they're going to need a feed through the night. They would never last all that time. So we could feed them last thing at night and then Pete would be out first thing. I think they're going to have to go down into the staff room.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, it's going to be too cold up here for them tonight. They've hardly got any hair. We'll get a little jumper on them. They're under the heat lamp as well. The thing is, you don't want to cook them either because it's not been cold today, has it?
No, it's been borderline warm. I was like a t-shirt all day.
So you don't want to cook them, especially under that heat lamp and a jumper and that straw. They've got that box for a wee bit of insulation underneath. So when it gets to night time and it starts getting a little bit cooler, they need a wee jumper. Linda says they're a lot more alert now. Yes, they are. They definitely are. Susie's watching from Lockside. Just got in, almost missed this. Awesome, Susie. Thanks for joining us today. So yeah, that's the story of our little preemies. Very much trying to keep them going, very much trying to get on their feet, and I think I've seen a big improvement in them all day since we last spoke. We did give an update on supporters earlier on, and we've got a TikTok update coming on too. If you haven't joined us on TikTok, come and follow us on there. 17,000 followers, nearly 17,000 followers. See, do you want to pick up one of these wee ladies here before we move these boar goats around? We've got boar goats to move, pregnant boar goats. We need to move them tonight, so we're going to do that. But we put a little stitch in these guys' eyes. Farmer Pete's 636 Club, you will have seen them with sore eyes. And we'd been treating them with Orbanin, which is an antibiotic eye ointment. And they just weren't clearing up. The eyelids were too inturned. So, we had to, this eye's absolutely perfect. Nice clean eye. We had to put a little stitch in there. And Peter's done a great job, the vet's done a great job of that. Pulling the eyelid down so that it stops, and they'll grow into it, but it stops the eyelid in turning and just the eyelashes scratching the lens. And it's got little eye ulcer in there now. I've got some Orban in here, see if you want to give them it. It stops that just scratching and the eye ulcer developing, and eventually probably lose the eye with that. So stitch is the best way to do it because it makes sure it cannot roll back in. It's impossible for it to roll back in. Let me put this here. The other one he's done as well. There's only one eye on each of them as well. It's only one. They're actually seeming a lot happier now that they've got that done, actually.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Put that back on. That's twice we've done that. Okay, right. Both done. That's going to help them. A little bit of eye ointment's very satisfying to get in there. You can get it sorted. So, old woman who lives in a shoe, who gave birth earlier on today with her babies, caused us a little bit of hassle, didn't you see?
Oh, major hassle.
Those babies were not doing too well. They were not too happy. Now, Ryland babies are notoriously rubbish. There's no other way to say it. They are kind of pathetic. They don't want to get up. They don't want to feed. They lie there thinking the world's ending. And these were no different. But old woman has been working away with them. We've had to tube feed them to get them on their feet. Again, not unlike Ryland's. It's something that's a common trait with them. And they seem to be doing a lot better. Are you quite happy with them now, see?
Yeah, there's been a few checks throughout the day where they're very flat out.
Yeah.
Then you get them up and it's like nothing's ever happened.
Yeah, no, I know.
Such a Ryland thing, isn't it?
Such a Ryland thing, and they're quite annoying for it. But she's very happy. She's more than happy, actually, with her babies and her birth. She's sitting there chewing her cud like nothing's ever happened, and babies are cuddled up to her. So yeah, just something to keep an eye on with old women's babies, with the Ryland babies, just to make sure that everything is going according to plan and that they are progressing okay. So Fiona's going to have to keep a wee eye on them as well. I was going to say, who are you and why you're in there yourself? But there's her babies in there. Those babies are so cool, by the way, with the wee white head. Very smart. And look at her Dutch spotted babies. Come on, love heart in the stream for them. Look at them. I think their markings are amazing.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't
They're so great. So that's a pure Dutch spotted that we've got in there. And they're, it's just fantastic colouring. Look like a Dalmatian, don't they? Literally beautiful colouring. It's first ones we've had this year as well.
Yeah.
I hopefully have many more, especially considering we've got all these Jacobs to lamb. And judging by the amount we had to vaccinate yesterday, there's plenty of them coming. And the meat, look at the tails. Tails going, they're more than happy. She's always flush with milk. She's got loads of milk. Yeah, we're all quite happy with them. So this one here, this girl, is actually one of the products of the jailbreak from our tups.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
So she is going to be a pure Dutch spotted, because our Dutch spotted male did get through the gate and away round and find the female. So she is a genuine early lammer. Right. Seaside, let's run these boar goats round. What are we going to do with this? Where are you running these? You're just moving them across? Are you running the ones from the bottom, did you mean?
Yeah.
Where are you putting them? You'll need to put that across because they're going to fight like mad.
Keep this pen separate.
Yeah, that'll do. You needing 2 10s?
Yeah.
2 10s, 2 10-foot gates, please, everyone. How old is old woman? Older than time itself. But not too old to have 2 beautiful little lambs and do very well with them. This will be our last year. We'll not put her in lamb anymore. She's in retirement after this. But she's had a beautiful set of lambs, hasn't she? Amazing set of lambs. And let's have a wee look over here. Bendeth Wendeth. Where are you, darling? Come on, darling. Hey, there you are. Let me see you. Come on. Come out for a wee wander with us. That's us. Now, you don't always need fed. Look at your wee fat belly. You're not constantly needing fed all the time. Yes.
Likes a ball.
She loves a ball. Absolutely adores a ball. Careful, darling. That's it. Out the way. You see her spin round. Like, spins round everywhere she goes to try and see. Bless her. See that you can actually see the spine as she's growing. How different it is. Dips away down in the middle. Comes back up. Look at those zoomers. Look at her zoomers.
A legend.
Effie says Benny Wendy is proper pudgy. Yes, she is. And that's okay, see. Oh, she is a wee bit. I say it's okay. I can't make too many concessions for it. Look at that. Look at that go, that athlete. Can't make too many concessions for her. At the end of the day, she's a little bit rotund. It's the way it goes. It is the way it goes. Thank you for the stars coming through, everyone. Dorothy Leslie, Rosie Cook, Maria Gannon, Elaine Sheldon, Anne O'Brien, Sandra Brooks, Penny Graham, Diana Hundley. Thank you so much for the stars, everyone. I'll keep reading them as they come through. Everyone's loving seeing Bendy Wendy tonight. She is a legend, isn't she? We've got Marvel and Annie over in the corner as well. We need to get them sorted. Look at this! Sensational performance. There we go. Would you believe it? I'm going to have to zoom in on you, darling, and do this, because that's an amazing video. We got a phone out here. Look, she looks such a funny shape, doesn't she, when she's standing like that? Come back in here. Don't bother. Come back in. Yes. Let's see some zooms. This genuinely is the content we're here for. There we go. Awesome. Whoa. She's just getting a wee bit wound up, isn't she? Come on, back over here. Come on. Is this acceptable? You got another one in you. Come on. You've got another one in you. How's she see? They were impressive.
They were great.
Here we go. Go. Oh, that is fantastic. You do your thing, darling. Well done. Well done. That's us. I think she's done. Oh, what was I thinking? Of course she's not. Everyone is loving Bendy Wendy tonight. Look at her. Look at the shape of her when she stops there. Does not hold her back at all, does it? Do you think she's happy? Yeah, you can hear the stomp going on. She needs to stop for a quick pee, just excitement. But you can actually hear like dush, 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 stomping along the hay. Awesome. Looks a bit better too neck-wise. I think what makes her look better is the fact that she's growing. I think that hides it a little bit. She's filling out that bit as well. You can still see the curve in the spine, and you see the fact that the neck's on a funny plane. But she is definitely she's definitely happy. She's definitely healthy, and these bots aren't doing her any harm whatsoever. But they were impressive.
They were some incredible doing.
I'm happy with them. Right, let's get these boar goats moved. We will have to keep them out of the way of these guys, because these guys over here with the bent gate, not calling anyone's name, but Pete done it. Is that fair?
I think that's fair.
Okay. Our hardcore Pete fans go, hey! Hey! That's all right, guys.
I think you should actually put the blame on me. Like, you done this before I came.
Was it you? Can we put the blame on C now?
I'll take the blame if I need to. And I'll take the head. But it wasn't me.
It wasn't you. Okay.
I seem to do it.
Oh, you seen him do it? Oh, it's progressing. Right, darling, back in your pen. Good. Oh, she's coming to sail. What? Oh, she's not wanting to stay still. Tickle, tickle. Legend. Absolute legend. That was worth the live tonight, just about seeing that alone. Look at Biscuit, like any digestives, guys. Any digestives over here. I'll take whatever you've got. She's going to need to calm down with the digestives. Does she want to? Absolutely not. But she does need to calm down with the digestives. Oh, man. When will you take Kevin and Katie off Kinder? Anytime, really. She's not... Kinder's a nightmare. She doesn't really fit in with the rest of the goats. She's been out of there for a wee while. We could do with that pen back, so she needs to come off anytime. Anytime we can. Jill Blowy, thank you for the super chat. Came through. Yeah, lots of people loving Bendy Wendy tonight. Okay, let's go see. Let's go and have a wee gander at these boar goats. Get them round tonight. She's got a bag and a half, hasn't she?
Got a very large bag. Twin middle of that.
Right, let's go and run them round, and then that'll do us tonight. Nearly 6 o'clock, would you believe? Day's just absolutely flying. Let's have a look. Beautiful. Look at the nice sunset, see, just over the pile of dung.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Just over the pile of dung.
As you turned around, I was like, oh no.
Thanks for that. Look at that nice sunset. The steaming pile of dung underneath.
That just shows all our hard work today.
That does. Okay, see. I'll give you it.
Thanks.
I'll give you it.
Way out.
Donna Kelly says, don't blame the legend. Of course. I don't think anyone... I think Pete maybe called himself the legend. Is that right?
Oh, I'm having no part of this. You're about to make a war happen.
Poor Pete. They're starting to come in now, see. See them.
gonna go buck wild when they start hearing this cake rattle. Oh my goodness, I've got something to bring up for you.
Yeah, sorry, Sandy says you can drop us off some...
Oh, amazing. Some lamb.
I don't know if he's still there though. That was 20 minutes ago, hopefully.
Um,
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, do you know I came in this morning and I was like, oh, amazing job, you got the sheep ran up. You got your 18 sheep from the field ran up.
Yeah.
Pete turned around and said, Anna, I bought them yesterday. Why are you buying more in-lamb sheep?
I never.
I just came in like, oh, what a great job, we've got them up.
That's a great job.
Turn around, nah, I bought them yesterday.
23. Cracking sheep. It's an addiction. She is not happy. Who? Yeah. Oh, by the way, our extra goats that we bought. These are all our extras. And lamb. And kids, sorry. Doing very well. Look at them. Wee fatties. Come on, girls. Off they pop. Heading round. In kid to a pure boar goat, which is lovely. Got some pure boar kids. I just got told off so badly by C there. I didn't really know what to do. I kind of just froze. Just froze and had to just let it happen. Oh no, the chorus. The chorus has started. Can't hear herself think. Sorry, what was that, C? Oh, I can't hear you, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Everyone's laughing at our guinea fowl that are acting as sheepdogs.
Oh, they're chasing them up.
Yeah, they chase them up every step of the way.
Were they chasing the goats or were they chasing you?
Yeah, that's true. Here's a fascinating fact. This girl looking at us right now, we bought her in the other day from one of our friends that we've sold goats to. He was a boar goat breeder. We bought her in. She's ours. So we sold her as a kid, as like an 8-month-old to him, and she's came back as a breeding goat. And what a job she's done! Look at her. She's fantastic. So it's nice to see them come back full circle. Nice to have her back. Really nice to have her back. And she's done so well. Done really, really well. So it's nice, definitely nice to see her back. Right, we'll get these guys sorted. I'm going to have to go. Tea is ready. Girls are looking for me. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all in the next one. From Farmer Connor and myself, Farmer Ben.